I need a like mental reset after some of the shit I just saw, y'all. This is coming out like weeks after this is happening, but this like literally I just stepped out after the last reaction, and I see just on TV this like devastating news, and I know this won't mean anything by time I might not even put this in the video, but this devastating news. Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin collapses on field after making tackle. Damar Hamlin was given CPR and was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance from the field. That shit's sad, man. That shit's so sad, man. Can we get some prayers for Damar Hamlin, and hopefully by the time this video comes out, he'll be well recovered and he'll be playing the game that he loves once again. But prayers to Damar Hamlin, y'all. Like, shit's sad, man. Kid's 24 years old and is possibly, like, as of right now, like at the time I'm recording this, facing death. You know what I mean? So let's pray for Damar Hamlin, y'all, and hopefully he had already had a speedy recovery by the time this reaction comes out. You know what I mean? But I had to put that out there because I just couldn't fake excitement for this next reaction, like after seeing that, man. So what is going on, y'all? Glitcher Bro 23 here, back with another reaction. This time we got AZ. We got AZ with "We Can't Win" from his wrong scene. From his album Do or Die. We've done AZ reactions, I think back in maybe 2021, and they were definitely some of my favorite reactions. And as of recently, like a couple months ago, I had just heard for the first time Nas's Illmatic, and AZ's inclusion on Life's a Bitch is he's definitely one of my favorite, not only features on the album. I think he's only one of the few features. I think there's like less than a handful, but he definitely has one of my favorite verses and probably one of the most memorable verses on Illmatic in general. You know what I mean? So definitely excited to react to him again. You guys want more AZ reactions? Do me a solid. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts, opinions about the track, my reaction to it by the end of the video. You guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord? Always links in the description, along with the reaction request form. Other than that, man, prayers to Damar Hamlin. Let's get into this video.
Yo, God, do the knowledge guards like this. This world is ruled and controlled by society that exists within societies that exist within societies, God. You understand these secret societies is maneuvering within society to control society. That's why society is out of control. 33rd and 1/3, I heard the illuminated ones.
The last days we're facing, that's the case when the Emancipation Proclamation decays. Back to the plantation, the government plotting a nuclear.
That is not AZ. Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this man? Okay, so I found out there's two features on this track. There's Amar Pep, which I think is this verse, and then there's Barsham, who does the hook in the second verse. I was about to say, like, that don't sound like AZ.
The last days we're facing, that's the case when the Emancipation Proclamation decays. Back to the plantation, the government plotting a nuclear detonation, destroying vegetation. Water, the new order means starvation. The eye on the dollar symbolize illumination of society secretly.
The eye on the dollar, like, is illuminated to illumination. Like the Illuminati symbolizes the Illuminati. Is basically bringing up a lot of historical things. I think he already mentioned the Emancipation Proclamation. Hold up. Let's go back again.
The last days we're facing, that's the case when the Emancipation Proclamation decays. Back to the plantation, the government plotting a nuclear detonation, destroying vegetation. Water, the new order means starvation. The eye on the dollar symbolize illumination of society secretly overseeing population. Understand it, the government plans to enslave the planet. I'm trapped in the phase, thinking of ways.
Understand the government plans to, like, basically control the population. I think he said enslave, I think was the word he said there. Okay, so this is okay. So this is like one of those weird Illuminati conceptual okay, okay.
Secretly overseeing population. Understand it, the government plans to enslave the planet. I'm trapped in the phase, thinking of ways. Can it happen? 85% of the population napping, praying in churches, catching the Holy Ghost, clapping across the border, traveling 9,000 miles across the water, teaching my peoples the age of the new world order. 25 to click bloodline, we toast soft wine, snap clips and nines with minds more advanced than Einstein and Merlin. Knock down walls like Berlin. To get out, we can't get in, we can't.
Mine's more like brighter than Einstein, and then knock down walls like Berlin. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, what was this dude's name? Dude's name? Amar Pep. This dude's rapping his ass off. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. All props to him on this verse already. Like flow, like what he's saying, his voice. I think he has a kind of unique voice. Kind of like it almost gets like a kind of suspicious voice. You know what I mean? Like it almost feels like a narrator, like an old like detective, like gray and white detective movie. You know what I mean?
Knock down walls like Berlin. To get out, we can't get in, we can't win. We can't get out and we can't get in.
We can't get out and we can't get in. Barsham.
I wrote up a composition, I made a decision for competitions on them lifestyles that I be living with tribes I've been in.
This dude sounds so familiar, AZ. And I already thought AZ had a very unique voice.
See, I wrote up a composition, I made a decision for competitions on them lifestyles that I be living with tribes I've been in. With the little brothers that's in it, so I started to vision. Crack fiends forming in a collision, my mind is in that position for soul fishing. My only dream was to be a musician, better get a mortician. That's the life I'm dishing, cause everybody knows they gonna die. Crackers, they live in lies, I ain't no lies. Plus, I feel the vibes, mother cries. Plenty mothers that tries, now that she knows her son's gonna die. Take a trip past the line, now ease the mind, escape from the crimes of New York Times. Cause I'm one of the brothers who made it throughout the others. The rotten apples, trying to break loose from these shackles, no doubt. I follow routes, guzzling Hennessy mixed with style. In this ghetto, we can't get out, we can't win, we can't get out.
He's basically he was saying that he was playing almost as a victim of someone who's already been trapped, institutionalized in the city he's from, New York City, you know, and how the government's kind of already, you know, got him. You know what I mean? He's kind of building upon what was it? God, I already forgot his name again. Amar Pep started it in his verse, you know, basically saying the government's got us surrounded, they've got us enslaved, and we're like rats in their like maze, you know what I mean? We're guinea pigs running through their maze. We're already like, you know, victims. We're already like trapped, institutionalized. So he was just kind of building off of going more in depth, I think, specifically about like New York, building off of what Amar Prep said in his verse, you know what I mean? But definitely enjoyed Amar's verse better. But like I said, I can't knock Basham's verse because he builds off of what Amar set up. So let's see how AZ closes us off. Right, AZ? Yeah, AZ, okay.
Nothing can stop the nation, elevation, daily operation. Since man creation, we increase the population, proper education. Got us tapping in information, preventing from getting locked under top secret investigation. Giuliani's part of Illuminati. A million minds in one body, designed to decline society. They want at least 1.2 billion deceased, while the rest is left with the mark of the beast on a dome piece. Prepare, the signs of the times now are near. That outbreak scare, found in Zaire, soon be here. So tune your ears and be safe from a slave. Cause in a matter of days, I'ma EQ your brain waves, easy to visualize it.
He said, tune your ears. Basically saying that he's already enslaved by the government. You know what I mean? Kind of building off of what Basham said in his verse. Like, it was almost like we got a warning from Amar before the events of government taking over. we got a warning from him before the events of government taking over in his verse. Basham, we had got like almost a warning after the events, and now we get AZ, who is actually, you know, a victim of the events that have happened during this track of like government complete and Illuminati, either government or Illuminati. I don't know which one they're trying to refer to here. Maybe they're just saying the government is in association with the Illuminati. Who knows? I'm not gonna get into that whole conversation, but you know, we got AZ who's saying he's already been enslaved by government Illuminati. You know what I mean? Very, very interesting track to say the least. Not my cup of tea, but definitely a very interesting track. And I loved how just all three of them like stuck with this concept and just rapped about it. You know what I mean? So it's a good conceptual track. Like I said, definitely not my cup of tea, but if you're into like that weird conspiracy theory shit, I think you'll enjoy this one for sure.
Outbreak scare, found in Zaire, soon be here, so tune your ears and be safe from a slave, cause in a matter of days I'ma EQ your brain waves. They see the visualizer, as wise as Elijah, here to Abaja and bring out the realness that's up.
I think, I'm sorry, pause it again, but I think what kind of adds to like the depth of the story is kind of like how like not like the beat. I think the beat really adds a lot to like build up this like theory and conspiracy that all three MCs have stuck with throughout this entire track. You know what I mean? Because it's very like uneasy. You know what I mean? Like it's not like an ugly beat, but it's definitely not like a banger type of beat, a mainstream type of sounding beat. You know, it fits the track. It like perfectly fits the track, you know, and kind of like get you like really thinking subconsciously about this track. You know what I mean? So the beat definitely plays a crucial part in this track for sure.
In a matter of days, I'ma EQ your brain waves. They see the visualizer, as wise as Elijah, here to Abaja and bring out the realness that's up inside you. Intoxication, my voice box the nation. Sweet affiliation, the do or die situation. Can't win, we can't get at it, we can't get in, we can't.
So it makes sense why he's kind of talking about that. He's kind of referring it to the title of the album being Do or Die, you know what I mean? And this track is basically, it goes like hand in hand with the name of the album. We can't win, do or die. And in this case, they couldn't get the dough, so unfortunately they died. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a conceptual track for sure, and like I said, definitely will, I think, appeal to like conspiracy theorists. But it definitely also, like, I would assume stays in line with this album, just based off the name itself.
Box the nation, sweet affiliation, the do or die situation. Can't win, we can't get at it, we can't get in, we can't get at it, we can't get in, we can't get at it, we can't get in, we can't get at it,
Heavy piano,
we can't win, we can't
makes it so
get at
weird.
it, we can't get in,
I think that's like a piano.
we can't get in, we can't get at it, we can't get in, we can't get at.
What you just bear witness to was three minds interacting as one. The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity. Okay. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily my cup of tea, but I definitely respect the concept. I definitely respect all three MCs on that track, and I think they all sounded really good. You know, that was just a really good rap track. You know what I mean? But it was talking about like, you know, Illuminati type of stuff, which isn't necessarily my favorite like type of conversation to have. You know, I'm not one to do conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but it definitely fit. Like I said, it fits in line with the album, with AZ's album Do or Die. All three MCs stuck with the concept of the track itself, so I respect it. I definitely respect it, and I'm not going to knock it in any sort of way. If you love this track, good for you, man. Good for you. But it was nice to revisit AZ, man. AZ is another one kind of like Blue, where I've been looking forward to reacting to him again for a while, you know, and I was so glad to hear his voice on Illmatic, you know, like on the intro track, and then hearing his verse on Life's a Bitch, You know what I mean? Like I said, one of my favorite verses from that album, you know, one of the most notable tracks too from that record, even though that record is pretty solid as is. It's a pretty great album. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more from AZ, Amar Pep, or Barsham, y'all know what to do by this point. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. If you guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always, links in the description along with a reaction request form. Once again, shout out to... oh my god, I'm going to feel terrible. I feel so bad that I already forgot the name. Let me see. Come on. Why is Instagram act so stupid sometimes? Once again, shout out and prayers to Damar Hamlin. Hopefully you had a speedy recovery by the time this video comes out. You know what I mean? Pray for him in the comment section if he's still going through recovery by the time this video comes out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.